Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is the question. Should the Minnesota Vikings extend Dalvin Cook, or should the Minnesota Vikings trade him? There's so many trade rumors going around. So many trade rumors from the Miami Dolphins to the Chiefs to the Broncos. Just so many different teams. The rumors are coming out every single day. And I'm going to just keep it real with you, right? I had a couple of points, right? I'm in a Viking moment right now. Ladies and gentlemen. Skol. Skol. Do it with me. Skol. Skol. But yeah. Dalvin Cook. He is absolutely still in his prime, and I think he has at least 3 years left. 3 to 4 at the very most, maybe. I think he still has their juice. He still can go. He still is elite. He's still top 5 running back. I understand the value of the running back isn't what it used to be back in the day. I understand that. But at the same time, you still need your star players to win a Super Bowl. Dalvin Cook, right? If we get rid of Dalvin Cook, my question to Minnesota Viking fans, if we get rid of him, who is going to be the starting running back? Do you have faith in Madison? Do you have faith that he's going to be able to rush for over 1,000 yards? Who do you have faith in the running back room? Is it McBride? Like, who? Who do you think is going to step their game up? Is it going to be a running back by committee? Like, what? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to hear no excuses from anybody saying, dang, our running game is terrible when we get rid of Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is one of our best players. I don't want to hear anything. You don't get rid of your best players. You just don't. Maybe he can take a little bit of a pay cut. He said he wouldn't, but at the same time, why would you? At being at that position, taking a pay cut, but like I said, he might actually take a pay cut to stay on the Minnesota Vikings. I'm hoping, because at the end of the day, I think he still has a lot left in the tank. And for him to be so-called washed up, the so-called washed up in quotes, he attempted 264 times for 1,173 yards. That is almost 1,200 yards for a running back that's almost washed up. The year before, 2021, rushed for 249, rushed it 249 times, and for the yards he had 1,159. I mean, he actually improved in 2022. But yeah, I just think we need to keep him. He has that dog in him, and we need more players like that. If we want to get a Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins, right? And I know everybody's saying just be a majority pass offense, but still, you still need to run the ball, and you need to run the ball effectively. I don't care if you have 50-star wide receivers on the team. You need to be able to run the ball. And I understand they don't want to pay him. They think they can get another running back in the 6th round, the 5th round, 7th round. You might be able to, but at the end of the day, right? We know what we have with Dalvin Cook, and we know he's consistent more than not. And if we don't keep him for this season coming up, do you have the faith that the other running backs on this team, Dwayne McBride, Madison, Ty, who do you think is going to step up? Because at the end of the day, you need to have a running back with Kirk Cousins. I can understand if it was with Patrick Mahomes, but every quarterback needs a running back. Kirk Cousins isn't on the caliber level of a Patrick Mahomes, where he could lose your star wide receiver, lose your running back, your star running back, and you can still win Super Bowls. So he does. The one thing that my bull Kirk has is that passing when it comes to the wide receivers to match up with his passing. Because Kirk Cousins is very accurate, I will admit. You have JJ and you have Jordan Addison. But at the same time, you still need to change it up, change the pace up with that running game to win. The Super Bowl is won in the trenches. Imagine having a good running back when we need them the most, in a playoff situation, or just to try to get in the playoffs, with instead of having a running back we don't really know he can go all 17 games. We need to think as Viking fans, sometimes you got to keep some of the players, even though we might be paying a little bit above what we probably should, we need to keep some of our star players. And I think Dalvin Cook is good enough to keep at the contract he has. Maybe he might take a little bit of a pay cut. Who knows? I wouldn't if I was him. But I think he produced enough for him to have the chance to finish at least this next season, 2023 season, with the Minnesota Vikings. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you're a Minnesota Viking fan, like and subscribe for more content. Tell me what you think. Is Dalvin Cook worth paying the amount of money that he's getting paid? Should we trade him for a 4th round? Because I seen something saying trade him for a 4th rounder from the Chiefs and a 7th rounder. I mean, okay. But do you think that's worth it? Because for us to win the Super Bowl, he's the best chance to win the Super Bowl when it comes to running back situation. When it comes to the position of RB, he's the best running back on the roster right now. So yeah, let me know. Let's go Vikings. Let's go get a Super Bowl. Let me know your opinion. And I'm out. Let's go Vikes.